What's going on YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Batman Superman World's Finest issue number 18. This one is written by Mark Waid with art by Travis Moore, and this is World's Finest, so it's generally like one of the most consistently, in fact, it is the most consistently good book that DC's had over the course of the past 18 months, and this issue is no exception. Now, I liked the last arc, but I thought it was kind of the weakest. This one's kind of getting things more back on track. It's a little bit smaller, it's a little bit more focused. This is the first meeting of Batman and Superman as a team, and it's beautifully done. Like, both characters are on point right here. We get to showcase Batman's intelligence, Superman as well. We get to see how the two of them play off each other with their dynamic. The artwork by Travis Moore, while it's not Dan Mora, it is still spectacular and fits really in line with this series. I think Travis Moore did one of the earlier issues as well when Superman was trapped in the past, if you will, or Dick Grayson was or whatnot with the circus thing or whatever. But yeah, so basically the story of this one is there's various crime scenes going on, and there's some riddles, but it's done in Kryptonian. So Batman is there, Superman's there, they kind of meet and talk with each other. Superman's like, hey, something Kryptonian's here, I better stick around because, like, Kryptonians pack quite the punch, if you will. So the two of them team up. Batman's a little, like, adamant to, like, not necessarily, like, want to team up with this guy, but eventually they have to kind of, like, work together. We also see that the Riddler's involved in some sort of capacity, but the Riddler's riddles are written in Kryptonian, but he's trying to, like, he's trying to set these riddles up and kind of, like, set a trap for Batman and Superman, although he's kind of being influenced by an outside force, some sort of ghost-like entity. But we come to find out that it's Jaxer in the Phantom Zone. So eventually Batman figures out Superman's identity, and Superman's kind of surprised by it, but, you know, he just lets him know, like, hey, I'm Bruce Wayne. The two of them work together. Batman gets taken into the Phantom Zone, and the ending reveal is Jaxer is the one who's in the Phantom Zone, but he kind of used Batman to take his place and ends on a bit of a cliffhanger. Some glorious looking artwork. The dynamic between the two is on point. It's a fun story. It's an interesting way to bring Riddler into it, and even up until the very end, I was a little intrigued, like, okay, like, how's this story going to play out? But again, I wasn't really expecting where it was going to go with that ending reveal. But yeah, I mean, Batman and Superman have had their first meetups, like, redone and retold so many countless times over the years, but I mean, this one's a pretty good one, and I think it's going to end pretty strong with the next issue. I mean, World's Finest is the most consistently good book that DC has going on. Even when it's at its weakest, it's still pretty good, so I don't really think there's much you're missing with it. So it's my favorite DC comic book issue that I read this week, and I think it's quite good. Travis Moore's artwork, fantastic all the way through and through. Like, between Dan Mora and Travis Moore, like, they're just perfect fits for this series. I mean, the way the colors pop off the page, the way Batman and Superman are drawn, the way the action's handled. It's just kind of a perfect match made in heaven with these creative teams all together working on this particular book. So yeah, I say check it out. Even if it is, like, I mean, we've already seen variations of Batman and Superman's first meetup. I mean, this is kind of a new version of it. I'm sure they've done something similar in the past, but for, I guess, the new continuity or whatever it is DC's trying to go with, this is a pretty good one. So yeah, I mean, no real complaints about this one. Really like the issue and looking forward to the next one. So anyways, very, very quick video on this one. If you have any thoughts on Batman Superman World's Finest issue number 18, let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications, all that other fun stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, everyone.